Ready to go on a Monday night. Astros and Angels from Anaheim. It is 72 degrees at game time, and the first pitch is down and away, and we're underway. It's the entire 25 season and had elbow inflammation to start this year. But he begins tonight with a strikeout of Pena as he goes after the breaking ball for out number one. Foul tip caught by the catcher Logan O'Hoppe before it hit the ground. That'll be a strikeout for Rodriguez. Back-to-back Ks for Grayson. Walker on the 3-2 pitch pops it up into left field. Coming in is Wade Meckler, and he'll make the catch for the final out of the inning. Consecutive batters, and those will be the 4 runs he allowed in that last start. First pitch to Zach Neto. He goes after it and fouls one towards his own dugout. He may have clipped himself in the front leg. Neto hits the ball on the ground, backhanded by Pena. Long throw and a pick by Walker. He continues to make great picks at first base. Dodger Stadium. Trout hits one high and deep to left, sending Wade Jr. back. He's at the wall. He'll reach up and put it away right in front of the wall. Trout gave it a ride to deep left. That's probably a home run at Dyken Park. Instead, it's just allowed out here. Not in the big leagues the last 2 seasons. Hits the ball on the ground to Jose Altuve. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer Arrighetti. A couple of ground outs and a fly out to deep left. Hit hard to left. Coming on is Meckler, and he's going to make the play. Paredes hit it hard, but he hits it at the Angels left fielder. Hook is bat, looper towards second, played by Madrigal. Nick Madrigal making the play on that soft line drive, and there's 2 away. Strikeouts when playing at AAA Charlotte this year. And he'll draw his first walk in an Astros uniform as he's a 2-out base runner. Rodriguez with his first walk allowed, first base runner of the night. Cam hits it hard on the 0-2 pitch towards left field. Meckler over to cut it off. Lamont Wade Jr. heads to third. Cam's going to head to second, sliding with a double. Cam Smith, double number 9 on the year. On the ground to second, hit sharply but at Nick Madrigal. And Trammell retired for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left on.
Here repping the Astros on the road.
Spencer Arrighetti has hit his share of batters this year.
My goodness, has he?
Is that number 10?
Yep.
Goes after that breaking ball and pops it up. Jose Altuve will make the catch on the pop-up, and Guzman retired for the first out. Count 2-0 on Madrigal. Hits the ball the other way for a base hit. Cam Smith will field it on a couple of hops. Madrigal has the first hit of the night for the Angels, putting runners on first and second with 1 out. 2-2 pitch is a base hit to left. Charging is Lamont Wade Jr. Coming home is Joe Adell. The throw will be not in time. RBI base hit for Trey Mancini in his first at bat in the big league since 2023.
Best arm in that outfield.
Arrighetti picking up a strikeout. Walton down looking. First strikeout for Spencer is a called third. Off the plate. That one was on the plate, and it was a curveball that he hits down the line for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Mancini. The relay throw by Pena. They've got a shot, and Mancini in there with a slide for a 3-0 lead. A 2 RBI double by O'Hoppe. And the Angels out in front here in the second inning. Tried to get him out there again, and Neto drew the walk. That one bouncing. Price stopped it, but not in time to stop the runner from going to third. Heading from second to third on the wild pitch is Logan O'Hoppe. That's down and away. Back-to-back walks issued by Arrighetti. Started the inning with a hit by pitch, and now a couple of walks to load the bases. That's a challenge from Meckler on a pitch called a strike.
Pitch called a strike, batter's challenging.
Eckler's only been up 15 games, doesn't have many challenges this year. And he's going to lose
Calls
this
confirmed.
one.
Los Angeles loses their challenge. They have one remaining.
Called third strike on the inside corner. Arrighetti strikes out Meckler to end the inning, but damage done. 3 runs, 3 hits, a hit by pitch, and a couple of walks. And he goes down swinging here. Grayson Rodriguez with his 3rd strikeout, first time through the lineup. That's on the edge, called 3rd strike. Pena down looking. Rodriguez with back-to-back strikeouts, now 4 in the game.
Sneaky.
A little sneaky spot for them.
When are we going?
Well, our buddy, this ball hit to center field, deep to center. Back goes Trout. He is near the wall. Does he have room? No. Yes, he had room, but he didn't make the catch. That ball was on his glove and not on the wall. I think he jumped and thought he had to go up on the wall, and it was really in play. See if the Astros can take advantage. Christian Walker delivers an RBI base hit down the left field line. Yordan will score. Christian Walker into second base with an RBI double. And the Astros on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Good job on a slider that was.
Paredes sends one to right. Joe Adell coming on and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Couple of doubles as it scored for now off of Grayson Rodriguez, make it a 3-1 game. Got to throw 29 pitches in the last inning. Gets Adell waving at that pitch. Joe's only walked 7 times this year as he swung at that 3-2 pitch for the 3rd strikeout for Eric. 2 years old. Goes down on strikes here. That's 3 in a row for Spencer and 4 in the game.
Raise.
Yeah, I hear you. 0-1 the count. This ball put in play by Nick Madrigal, who wants it. Cam Smith makes the call on the catch.
To pass Derek Jeter. So really cool stuff, TK.
Yeah, a chance in this series if Jose gets hot. That's going to be a challenge by Logan O'Hoppe on the pitch down.
Pitch called the ball, catcher's challenger.
O'Hoppe thought that had enough height to be called a strike in the bottom of the zone.
Nope. Challenge is
Calls
gone.
confirmed. Los Angeles loses their challenge. They have none remaining.
Angels, who lost one with Wade Meckler in his first at bat. Now getting out Tuve on a pitch that was not overturned for their 2nd lost challenge. ABS powered by T-Mobile is now gone to the Angels. And with the White Sox at the beginning of this season at the AAA level, sends this one into left field. Meckler coming on and will make the catch for out number 2. But now a good spot for you to watch the game, huh?
No, this is probably one of the better places that I've been to.
Ground ball to short, played there by Neto. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Grayson Rodriguez. So both pitchers title. And then in 2023 up until the end of July with the Cubs, and he grounds one again into left field. Mancini a perfect 2 for 2 in his return to the big leagues.
He is just staying healthy right now and trying to do his best if he's going to be everyday Oakland.
Pitch down and in on the breaking ball from Spencer. His ball 4. That'll be the 3rd walk allowed. Got him. Foul tip caught by Colin Price for the strikeout. That'll be strikeout number 5 for Arrighetti. And the first out of the 4th. Needs to make a quality pitch here. And he does, getting Neto on the sweeper for the strikeout. 6 strikeouts for Arrighetti and 2 away in the inning. Goes after that one and pops it into center field. Taylor Chamel with the easy play. Spencer works around a single and a walk to start the inning and gets through the 4th. Still a 3-1 game. 5th inning with the Astros trailing 3-1. Hits the ball high in the air to center field. Mike Trout backs up a step or 2. Chamel retired on 1 pitch here in the 5th. Had his 2nd walk. He's not challenged as a catcher or a hitter yet in his first 2 games. There's his first base hit. The dugout reacts to Colin Price hitting one down the right field line into second base with a double. Colin Price with his first big league hit.
Congrats, Colin Price. Welcome to the club.
Got in on him. Ground ball to the right side. Played by Mancini. He'll get to the bag himself. On the play, Colin Price moves to 3rd. Kurt Suzuki will not face Yordan Alvarez here. He has issued the intentional walk to Yordan. Walker down on strikes. Rodriguez picks up his first strikeout since Jeremy Pena in the third. Astros strand 2. It's still a 3-1 game. Got him. Arrighetti with 7 strikeouts. Getting Meckler for the second time. 1 away in the 5th. Facing Joe Adell. Adell puts it on the ground to Pena. Jeremy makes the throw. 1 pitch to retire Adell for the second out. Pop up beyond shortstop. Pena looking back to see if he has help. He does. Lamont Wade Jr. coming in to make the catch for the final out of the inning.
Can't blame them. They've been playing good baseball against the Angels. They're going to need some swings to get them back in this game.
Paredes, who lined out his first 2 times up, hits this ball hard down the line and left. It's a fair ball for a double. Isaac Paredes with his 12th double of the year to lead off the 6th inning. And Altuve down on 3 pitches here as he strikes out for the first out of the inning. Field time with the Astros. Hits this ball sharply past Trey Mancini. That'll be an RBI base hit. In to score Paredes. Lamont Wade Jr. heading to second. And he is going to get there with a double, but he hobbled between first and second. And the Astros, who lost Nick Allen to an injury yesterday, are going to check on Lamont Wade Jr. after that sharply hit double down the right field line.
We see Lamont moving it about right there. Something just buckled. Man, oh man. Unbelievable.
Just 4 games into his Astros career, and he will leave last inning. And Isaac Paredes and Lamont Wade Jr. with doubles this inning. Add another double to the list. That's going to tie the game. Cam Smith with his second double of the game makes it 3-3, scoring Bryce Matthews. Cam having himself a nice night.
Seeing the ball well out of the hand of Rodriguez.
In the air to left center, playable. Who wants it? It is going to be Meckler who takes charge for out number 2. But not here. 3-pitch strikeout as coming in out of the bullpen, Sammy Natera Jr. gets Jake Myers and Colin Price to end the inning. 3-3 game. He's got a 3-0 count here. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Arrighetti issues a walk to start the inning. Something about the odd and even innings. On the ground, backhanded by Paredes, goes to second for 1. Altuve's turn, double play. Around the horn, Paredes to Altuve to Walker. Quite a turn by the Astros.
That was incredible.
Little cue shot towards short. Pena gloves it, throws a little bit low, but covered up by Christian Walker for the final out. Spencer Arrighetti through 6.
Through that, got a great double play at the bottom of the 6th inning. So using that defense behind him, but I appreciate the fact that he showed a little bit of a warrior.
Get some swinging here on a pitch down and in. Yordan strikes out for the second time tonight. There's the first out of the inning. Runner goes, and Jeremy Pena is in there easily with a stolen base. Pena picking up his 4th steal of the year as he gets in with a head-first slide. Try to hold up, and he does on a pitch down and away. That'll be ball 4. 2 walks in the inning, and the Astros have first and second with 1 out. And Isaac goes down on strikes. Big strikeout for Zephyr for the second out. He's had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts in the inning. Altuve down on strikes. That'll end the inning. 3 strikeouts for Zephyr in the 7th. 2 walks left on base. 95 pitches in. That's why it's De Los Santos' turn here in the 7th. Ball hit hard, but at Jake Myers. Center fielder puts it away on O'Hoppe, who lines out for the first out of the inning. Didn't miss by much, and From the mound, Enyel De Los Santos is going to challenge.
Pitcher's challenge.
Colin Price has not challenged a pitch yet in his 2 starts behind the plate. So Enyel from the mound is going to call one. And the Astros have not had a successful challenge from any of their pitchers.
Confirmed. Houston has 1 challenge remaining.
And that was not close. 2-2 the count. It's hit high in the air to deep left field. Bryce Matthews back. Neto feels like he got it. And that is just over the wall and left. Neto fired his bat away, thinking that was 30 feet beyond the left field wall, and it cleared the wall by a few feet to give the Angels a 4-3 lead.
Got a slider on that outside edge and is able to pull it 395 feet. You'll see it right here on the MD Anderson strike zone. It was on the edge, but it was elevated. Neto went out there and got it.
Mm. 3-3 tie. And strikes out Trout to come back for the second out of the inning. Angels. Hits this ball under right center field, down for a hit. Cam Smith will play it. Meckler on with 2 outs. Into center, Jake Myers lines it up, and he'll put it away for the final out of the inning. Home run by Zach Neto breaks the tie. It's 4-3 Angels. Back in the big leagues again. Age 30 now. A little tapper. Bachman will play it on a couple of hops and underhanded to Trey Mancini for the first out. Matthews bounces out to start the 8th. Angels a 4-3 lead. Now the Astros batting in the 8th. Smith down on strikes. Bachman picks up his first strikeout. 2 away in the inning. That's high, ball 4. Myers draws a walk with 2 outs. Hit hard and backhanded nicely by Guzman. He goes to second for the fielder's choice. He was playing on the line against Colin Price, and it paid off on that bullet. Guzman, Nick Madrigal, and Trey Mancini. One off the plate there that Pena will glove on the second hop and throw quickly to first to get Guzman for the first out of the inning. On the ground, Christian Walker is there, tells Brian King he doesn't have to cover. Christian takes it to the bag himself for the second out. Hit sharply. That's a 3-hit game for Mancini. Well, Mancini has 3 of the 7 hits for the Angels as he hits a clean single into left field. Broken bat looper, and Altuve makes the catch over his shoulder for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the 9th. That is down, ball 4. The Astros have the leadoff runner on in Jeremy Pena. Great speed to lead off the 9th. Down and in, got Jordan to chase. Rare to see Jordan leave the strike zone by that much. That is out number 1. There goes Pena. Pitches down. And Pena has his second steal of the night. He's in scoring position with 1 out in the 9th as the tying run.
Fastball up. And then if I see a split, just see it down.
Base hit to center. Here comes Pena. Here comes the throw by Trout. Pena will be safe. Astros have tied it at 4 in the 9th.
And it was that fastball. So the stolen base and the base hit get the Astros to tie this thing up.
Paredes pops it into shallow center. Back going Madrigal makes a nice catch in shallow center field for out number 2. There goes Wickham. The pitch is grounded to short. Neto will make the play, and Altuve retired for the final out of the inning. Got him. Hader picks up a strikeout here to start his outing, getting Logan O'Hoppe swinging for the first out of the 9th. 1 pitch out of the zone to the first, 7 for Hader. Swing and a miss. Punching tickets back to back, getting Neto behind O'Hoppe, 2 away in the 9th.
Told you it's irresistible.
Got him. Josh Hader strikes out the side. O'Hoppe, Neto, and Trout in order. We head to the 10th, tied at 4. Sam Aldegari coming in for the Angels. Expecting bunt from Bryce Matthews here, and they are going to get the bunt. He gets it down the third base side, fielded there by Guzman. He didn't have to field it, but he barehanded it for no reason. And that'll be a hit for Bryce Matthews. That was going to go foul, but Guzman picked the ball up and gave the Astros an extra base runner. Big strikeout for Aldegari. Smith down for the first out. Runner still at first and third. It'll be Jake Meyers' turn. He singled against him in their only matchup. Goes after the first pitch here and pops it up. Second baseman Nick Madrigal into shallow center, puts it away. Coming home, Altuve. Here comes the throw. It gets by O'Hoppe, and the Astros get a sacrifice fly on a ball hit into shallow center just beyond the infield.
Unreal.
5-4 Astros taking their first lead of the night. Here's Colin Price. There goes Matthews. The pitch is a strike. The throw is in time. Matthews thrown out. Astros may want to look at this. Bryce was 2 for 2 in steals to start. Series swinging away and hits the ball in the left field for a base hit. Here comes Trout. Here comes a throw by Matthews. It's a good one. Trout is out at home plate. What a throw by Bryce. Gun down Mike Trout going in head first as he is out number 1 in the 10th. They're going to challenge it from the Angels dugout.
Siri got a hanging slider, pulls it in left field, and then you see Trout being sent. Great throw, but how about Colin Price holding his ground, catching the tough hop, and being able to drop that tag on Mike Trout. Did a great job of following that throw to the inside part. I know that Suzuki, a former catcher, they're going to argue the play at the plate was the tag made, or was the block of the plate with Colin Price blocking the plate with that left knee.
Angels had a challenge earlier that they lost.
So that knee kind of dropped almost simultaneously.
After review, there was no violation of blocking the plate. The call's confirmed. The runner is out.
Down to the count here, 0-2. Got him. 3-pitch strikeout for Abreu for the second out of the inning. Adele down for the second out. Guzman, who is 0 for 4 tonight, hits the ball into left field, pretty deep, but Bryce Matthews is there. Astros win it 5-4. They tied in the 9th on a Christian Walker base hit, and they win it in the 10th on a sacrifice fly that went about 120 feet. What a wild one here to start the road trip.
Just win, baby. That's all it is. Doesn't matter how pretty, how ugly, just win. Colin Price picks up his first big league hit, and he also makes a great play combining with Bryce Matthews on the throw home and the tag to cut down Mike Trout that would have tied this game. Big win for the Astros here on the West Coast.
Bryce Matthews with the assist of the year, gutting down the would-be tying run and setting up the Astros for success. Abreu does the rest in a 5-4 Astros victory. Brian Abreu picks up the save tonight. Post-game show presented by Whataburger. You've waited a while. Esh and Bogey are ready along with help from Lauren. The post-game show comes your way next.